You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Live. Well, for many of us, we've been trying to get back to a sense of normalcy. For a lot of people, it's been sooner than later. Here in Texas, down in Florida, things have been more normal, relative speaking. Never mind the other stuff going on in the country. But at least the way we handled the Wuhan virus, we try to live our life as close to normal as we can these days. And in other places, some parts of Louisiana, that's true too. Louisiana is only an hour and a half from me. But LSU had made a decision earlier that they were going to require some different things in order to get into their football games. Well, it seems that LSU is now reversing course. And before I jump out there and refer to LSU as being brave, stunning, and courageous for having rewarded people for making this decision, number one, I'm not too thrilled that you made the decision to begin with, okay? Number two, I'm going to point something out, and it's got to do a hell of a lot with money. Plain and simple. Money that's about to flood in from Florida. LSU suspends vaccination and negative test requirements for fans. 2 months ago, LSU announced a vaccine mandate for those attending home games, citing the Delta variant and the need to keep hospitals from being, quote, overburdened. A negative COVID test within 72 hours of game day also sufficed under controversial policy, which was largely implemented in major Democratic urban centers. The school, however, today reversed course, announcing to end the policy altogether. LSU fans will no longer need to show any form of Wuhan virus protection to enter famed Tiger Stadium. No vaccination or negative testing. The new policy goes into effect on October 16th against Florida, the Gators. The Tigers play on the road tomorrow in Lexington against Kentucky. The reversal in course illustrates a willingness to assess data in real time, make decisions that both serve the consumer and acknowledge the realities of the virus. Kudos to the administration for making a common sense change instead of blindly following leftist lemmings off a cliffside. Okay, yeah. And look, for LSU fans, for people in that area, great. I think this was the right thing to do. It should have been done in the beginning. Now let us point out the fact that that area and that stadium is about to be flooded with Florida Gator fans, okay? Now, who's the governor in Florida? His name is Ron DeSantis. And Florida's been running like normal for a good long while now without any major restrictions like negative testing and proof of vaccination or anything like that. And it just so happens with the Florida Gators coming in, they decide to drop this restriction because a lot of those fans are not used to having to comply with this sort of thing. People that's going to come in from the area and going to bring revenue, okay? Yeah, dollars and cents, I get it. It does make some sense from that standpoint. But let's not act like they jumped out there and just decided to do LSU fans a favor either, okay? This has to do with the big game coming in, Florida Gators coming in, and the fact that those fans are not used to those restrictions and they don't want a negative light being shined on the school, so they lifted this mandate. Plain and simple. I'm sorry, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, wow, good job, LSU, until I saw it was Florida coming in and those fans coming into the area with their dollars and cents with them, coming from a Ron DeSantis state. I was like, oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's lifted conveniently with the Florida Gators coming in. Gotcha. And yeah, that stadium's going to be full of fans. Should be, I hope, a good game. But we'll see. Tell me what you think, Black and White Live fans. Peace. I'm out till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.